So I got the shape to here, to this point, and what I think I might do is take a break from shaping this. I did work on it a few hours while you guys were away, pulling this up, trying to make some curvature here that I can make work all the way up through. And but I think I'm going to take a break from that maybe and work on maybe get this package tray sliced in half here, because it has my trunk hinge mounts here, and maybe we'll mount that to the top of the deck there just to reinforce that, and where we can make the trunk work, and that'll get me remotivated on finishing the sheet metal out, trying to make something work on it. So let's get started doing something. So we'll take some screws out here. A lot of these holes are wore out. Okay, was taking the sheet metal off up here and the trunk deck off, and I put a little more arch in the trunk deck here, and I think I'm going to try raising it up. I was going to go directly to that package tray slash hinge plate, but I think I'm going to remotivate myself on this sheet metal. I gotta get closer before I make anything go there, so let's see what we can do here. So I just keep working this panel here. Eventually I'm gonna have to cut that larger piece out, but I want something that flows. I want it to look broken right here, you know. I want it to flow up, then kick over, and then flow forward. I want one continuous flow. And this might be too high to carry that, because the old yardstick's curved pretty hard right there, and it's not curved up there in that flat panel, and it's not curved too hard down here. It's curved more down here. The lower foot and a half, and it's flatter up through here. Yeah. Let's lay the sheet metal on it and see what we got. Not completely horrible. That may be able to be done. Yeah, requires some more research. Okay, was inside looking here, and it looks good across there. She fits pretty good, but right here in the corner, you can see there's a little hole up there. And so that contour, this is low. And I had a thought about making a template outside. Let's go out there. So what I did was I came out here about where that bridge goes across there, and I made me a little template tool. And now I'm going to take the skin off and see if I can get the top of that trunk deck up there to roll across there to that shape. So let's take the sheet metal back off of there and see where we're at. Okay, we're making some progress here in these transition panels here. Been taking this panel off and on, working it quite a bit, and got both sides looking fair. Of course, my filler panel goes in at the top, but this curvy transition here looks pretty good. I think I'm going to do is work on these panels here and get them to fit up a little better. Can't get enough curvature out of this without flattening this out. So what I think I'm going to do is cut that ridge off there and do a little shrinking on this. So that's what we're going to do next. So I'm going to rip down this panel so we can maybe get a little more action out of this. So when I try to put this arch in here to match the trunk deck, because this is a little straighter than the trunk deck because I've worked on the trunk deck, then I just wanted to open this 90-degree up, push it way in. So I'm going to shrink this and tap it and tuck it back under a little bit. See if we can't get that accomplished. It's not a lot, but there was no way to do it with the channel on there. We've used the stretcher. We got to use the shrinker here. Definitely coming around. Definitely got some more curve to it now. So we'll tuck this back. As you can see, it was a little flared out. We need to roll that back. So we'll just check it for angle right now. going to help considerable. Let's get the hammer and dolly out and tuck this back a little bit. Better. We can maybe make this work. A little twist never hurts. Not horrible. Probably a little bit tight a curve there up in the top. Can take that out easy enough. It's just no way to get in there and hold it right now just to clamp it in place, other than what I can just see working it around there. Let's try another effort to get that thing in there a little better. We'll take this upper skin off again. See what we can do here about fitting this up a little bit. May even put some tack welds on it just to hold it in place. See if we can tie these two corners in right here. Just enough tension in this metal here and our curvature here. I'm going to try to work that out. Makeshift gas filter door fell off for the 500th time. kind of what needs to happen. Way the hell up. Right there. I think we'll go ahead and screw it somewhere here. That way it's held in place enough I can get in there and work the crap out of it with the hammer and dolly. Oh. That went south really quick. Not enough hold power with the long vice grips there. Keep it out where I need it. A little bridge on there. Just a little bridge. See if we can work this a little bit. It's just a battle, back and forth, back and forth. Go over here. In here somewhere. Needs more curvature to it. It's a little flat. Maybe we can work that with the hammer and the dolly. Let's throw the old jumbo panel on. See what we got. No tell until we get it screwed down. Let's put the piece of big sheet metal up there once. Pin it down. Call it a night. See what happens here. Put a screw back in these holes. Gotta have a battery, the drill won't work. close as it's ever been. It's still not the real deal. Okay, we've been working on the left side here a little bit, and now we've got to work on the splice on the right side. She got out of whack somewhere. I missed a little footage. I cut this panel up here and across just to relieve it a little bit. It's going to have to be cut a little further, but I was able to see the sheet metal layout a little better. But yeah, we just keep working on it. I keep taking it in, taking it out. I've got to work on this gap here and bring this panel up right in this area right here, just a fuzz. This panel here needs to come up in approximately the same area on this side, but it is taking a shape, and I'm liking the shape. I'm enjoying the heck out of it, really. For a bunch of cobbled up sheet metal, she's not looking too bad. Let's see what else we can get done. I've had this tacked a few times, and then due to working it, I needed to cut it apart. So we're going to see if we can tack it here in the corner, get it in the right place, and work from there. That didn't work out. Try to rotate it, clamp onto there. And by rotate, we clamp it down. And twist the clamp. Get it to pull it into place. It's not bad right there. Maybe we'll put a little goober on here. Another goober behind it. Okay. Get a third goober on there, and it'll take a little more shock. Possibly. Now, tuck this piece back a little bit. Now we can bring that up and together and weld that. I'm going to use the leverage of this clamp here. Didn't work out so well. Now I just need a third hand. Tack that in place. Might be able to get in here. Use a little back filler here. Speaking of back filler, my back hurts. Little hammer and dolly work. So I think I built a couple little supports in here. One of them's temporary, one of them will probably be welded in later. I'm getting really happy with the way this sheet metal follows out down here. I think it's something I can work with. But I'm going to take this package tray, I'm going to cut it along here, and then that'll give me a hinge mount location plus some more support material to weld in there. As you can see, we've got this big beefy reinforcement on each side that will carry that trunk bridge nicely. So what we're going to do now is we're going to cut this package tray off so I can get this hinge mounting locations off of there. Stay tuned. And we'll knock the burrs off of this one. Make it a little easier to handle without getting cut. And what we might have missed there is I put a couple bolts in each side of this. Then I need to secure this back of this package tray, probably to this heavy reinforcement down here, tie it into the fender tub, the frame, whatever it takes to hold that trunk deck in there. And we're getting closer. We just keep working at it. Okay, I'm really close here on the trunk deck. I've got it tacked at 4 corners, each side at the bottom and up at the top. And this panel here is pretty wild, but it's pretty loose, so I think I can make that work. At this point, I've got both hinges in there, and I'm going to make some structure across here. I'll cut some angle iron that I can go down and tie into the down here to the frame, and possibly into this beefy structure here. Got a few temporary braces in here that probably come out. They may or may not. It is what it is. And I just had the sheet metal on there again for the 500th time. And so now we're going to cut that angle iron. Cut it frame width, and let's get this thing hinged. Got a couple pieces of angle iron clamped onto that hinge plate, and I think I'm going to weld those in place and take this down and tie it to the frame at the appropriate angle. And also I'll take another one down at this angle and tie it to that beefy support down there in the inside of the fender tub. Okay, as always, I miss a little bit of footage. I've got the angle iron in here holding the hinge plate in place. I need to put a little support under the sheet metal here and bring it up. But actually, the thing hinges. So I think next I'm going to put this piece of sheet metal on there, see what it fits like, or it doesn't fit like. Oh, let's see if it'll fit. Gonna need a little more trimming. It's actually I had it long. It needs to clear these hinges a little bit here. So I'm gonna start whittling on that and see if we can't make it fit up under there. I'm gonna keep trimming it back up here, but still not enough. She's forward a little bit, but closer than we ever were. Let's take it back out of there. Trim it some more. Okay. She's definitely far from done, but it's got a nice shape. This flows really nice when you're looking at it from the side. These corners here, definitely doable. I'm a little high right here. I need to take that screw out. But yeah, everything's flowing really nice, and I've made some progress on the old trunk deck. It's hinged. Yeah, you know the drill. Like and subscribe. We'll finish this thing. Lincoln Zephyr.